Then we have number 4, there is bent over row. It's just a rowing action, and this is a wrong method, and on this side near to me is the right method. So what you see here is that every time you do any movement of lifting weights, your back should be straight. Your back should be straight because we have our vertebral columns, and all these vertebral column bones, they lie one on top of the other, and they're taken care of and pull one to each other with the help of these muscles. So to keep them straight is important because the muscles will be acting on both sides and strengthening the joints. So it is a rowing movement, but done in a bent format so that the weight will be used to lift up and strengthen your shoulder muscles, back muscles. So this is mainly for the back muscles and the shoulder muscles, and your triceps and biceps, and around here, brachioradialis. Okay, let us see how to do it. So when you are standing, you have to stand straight, and your back here, it should be, very back should be straight, and movement should be like this. Okay, it is a rowing movement, and you can see the rowing in a canoe or in a boat. That rowing movement we are applying here. Okay. Next will be two-arm dumbbell deadlift, and two-arm dumbbell deadlift is mainly for your spine muscles of the back. Here you are engaging your back, so all the muscles in the back, they will act here. It's very important. You can see starting from the gluteus and to the back muscles, the spine and all. It's very important. So let us see how it is performed. You have to stand straight, legs should be straight, and kneel down. Take the dumbbells in your hand and straighten up. Hands should be straight and straighten up, and put it down as far as practicable. Then comes up once more, straight, go down, comes up straight once more, go down, straight. But you can see here, all my other joints in the leg are straight here. Okay? And that is the two-arm dumbbell deadlift. Next will be the bench press. And bench press are done with the dumbbells here also. You can use a bench, or here I will be showing you only on my yoga mat to do it. It is mainly for the chest muscles, especially the pectoralis major and pectoralis minor, at the same time the shoulder muscles. Okay, this is how you can do it. Once you reach the topmost position, again you straighten your arm so that it will reach the maximum height. Come down, don't touch the ground here, keep it like this, again push up. Okay, this is how you can do the bench press. Now the bench press is mainly for the chest muscles. Next will be the cross body hammer curl. This also is mainly for the biceps. Your biceps, at the same time the brachioradialis here. It is mainly for the strength of the muscles acting around your arm, then your wrist and your elbow. So these three areas, the muscles acting on that, and is also for the strength of your upper arm. So it's also very important. We'll see here. You stand on the side with your dumbbell and pull it up like this simultaneously, and keeping your body straight as far as practicable. Keeping your body straight. Okay? So this is the cross body hammer curl. the crossbody hammer curl here. Now we have come to the next, that is the one arm swing kettle move. And these are the muscles, especially the deltoids and the trapezius. These two muscles, trapezius and the deltoid, they are the ones being used here. Of course, all the other muscles like latissimus dorsi, then your abdominis muscles, rectus, and gluteus muscles also act. But the main muscles are deltoid and trapezius. Okay, let us see how it does. You have to stay with your knees a bit apart, and you have to do like this. Okay, so I'll show you again from the front. That's how it is, knees apart. Like this, okay? And your back should always be straight. So this one arm kettle swing move. Then dumbbells captain is by the dumbbell, you have to lift the dumbbell on the sides straight. And here mainly the deltoid. Here the main muscle that will be acting will be deltoid. Okay, we'll show you. You stand straight and your feet, the weight of your shoulders, and now from a little inside you can put it outside like this. Okay, this is for the deltoids. Now we have the alternate biceps curl. It is mainly for the biceps that you want to have. Sorry, I don't have a very big biceps because I started this exercise very late in my life. But if you are a young person, you can start now and you can have a very big biceps. But don't take the help of any medication. Make it naturally. Okay, let us see how it is. We'll start like this. This alternate biceps curl. Okay? Use the biceps alternately. This is your alternate biceps curl. Okay? So we have the last exercise in my series will be step ups. And this is very simple. I don't have a step here to show, but you can use in a staircase or a box, heavy box, which should not give away with your weight on that along with the dumbbells. Because here my dumbbells are 10 kg each, so combined weight will be 20 kg, and my weight of 65 kg combined it will come to around 80 plus. So the box should be strong enough. So you have to stand up and come down, step up and down. Here, the gluteus maximus, then quadriceps, gastrocnemius, soleus, all these are acting together. Okay, all your joints of the muscles of the lower leg, which are acting on the joints. Okay. Now the last would have been the abs workout. This is mainly for the abdominal muscles, and you see. The abdominal muscles, you can use this technique while getting up from a lying down position, your knees flexed, and you can use the help of your weights so that you can increase the pressure on that more. So let us see how it is being done. You can use the help of your dumbbells. You can put it here so that your leg doesn't come up. Okay? You can use the help of another dumbbell here. You can use both of your hands there, and you can get up like this. Okay. Now, the last part of the 3A's, that is S3 is suppleness exercises. These are the exercises which increase the flexibility of the joints and our body. Then strengthens the joints and ligaments. All the muscles and ligaments, joints, they are strengthened. They remove aches and stiffness. Strengthens the core muscles. So here I will be showing you Surya Namaskar, or it has got a 12 steps, Surya Namaskar. First is the Pranamasana or Pranamasana, that is a prayer pose. You have to stand erect and with your hands folded in front, and you should be standing straight. Okay, like this for 1 minute or so. Then next will be Surya Namaskar number 2, that is the Hasta Uttasana, that is raised arms pose. This is a little bit extra, but you can just stretch up, and this straightens all your joints. This straightens all your joints in the back, neck, and hand. So it gives a great flexibility and strength. Next is Surya Namaskar number 3, that is Hasta Padasana, the standing forward bend pose. Here you can put your hands on the ground or behind your leg, or just straight on the down like this. This is a bending pose. Next will be the equestrian pose or Asva Sanchalasana. And here you can increase a little bend of this. Here I was using my strength and keeping straight, but you can do a little bit of a bending here to increase the flexibility more. Next is the Dandasana or stick pose. Stick pose is mainly meant for keeping your body straight. This is for body of your abdominal muscles, back muscles, and also around the shoulder and the legs. Last will be Ashtanga Namaskar. This is the salute with the 8 parts of the body. Here 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 knees, 2 hips, 2 thighs, and 2 chests on each side. All this will be used to touch the ground here. And here I am staying straight. I will come down and still stay straight, touching these parts on the ground. Last will be a cobra pose here, looking like a cobra here. It's a Bhujangasana. This is called Adho Mukha Swasana, that is downward facing dog pose. Your hands and your legs, your feet touching the ground, and you're in a big arc here with your head bent down. And all these asanas you have to stay minimum 1 to 3 minutes according to your capacity. And next will be Asva Sanchalasana, which has been done earlier also. It is going towards the other side. If you start from the right side, you have to come towards the left side. Okay. Then next will be the Hasta Padasana, the standing forward bend pose, which we have shown earlier. It's more or less the same one. It is coming back to the earlier position. So this is the Hasta Uttasana, that is the raised arms pose. And from here, the last pose would be the mountain pose, that is Tadasana. Tadasana, here you have to stand straight and erect, just like a mountain. Exhale, then straighten your body, bring arms down by the sides and relax your body. The straight posture. Straight posture. Arms should be on the side and you are in a very straight posture. Okay, this is the end. Here you have to relax. Now after this, I'll show you some other poses. One such pose is the Halasana or the plow pose, which is you have to bend like this, and here I am putting the hand like this. You have to straighten the hand also later on. Then feet should try to touch the ground. This is the position which will help the back muscles, shoulder muscles, and the flexibility in the neck. So if you can do this properly, your neck will stay supple all throughout. And there are many old people, aged people who cannot do any posture like this. At my age, I'm above 55. If I can do like this, anyone can do it. And many will be doing much better than me, those who are the yoga exponents. Here I'm just showing the simple poses which can be done. Then Sarvangasana is the shoulder stand pose, which is very important for the shoulder. And here you should be standing straight, erect from your chest upwards, and you have to stay like this for 1 to 3 minutes. Then Naukasana is the boat pose. Here is mainly for the back, then chest and abdominal muscles, and it is also good for all the spinal joints here, and including the neck spinal joints. Viparita Salavasana or Superman pose. Here you have to touch the ground only here. Your legs and feet are up, and this is mainly for your spine muscles, and it's also good for maintaining weight and increasing the strength in the core muscles of your body. Bhujangasana is also the cobra pose, which has already been seen in the Surya Namaskar, and this can be done separately. Kumbhakasana or a plank pose, this has been shown as a stick pose also in the Surya Namaskara, and this also is very important pose, mainly for the spine and the back and all the muscles around from neck down to the leg, which will keep all these joints flexible and strengthened. This is Dhanurasana or the bow pose, which is very important to keep your body strength, especially in the core muscles, then shoulder, then leg, and this is making a big flexibility workout of all your joints in the middle line. Here is Padmasana. The Padmasana is a lotus pose asana, which is done for meditation. At the same time, this will increase the muscle power in around the hip and your thighs, and this is good for even female patients who are having menstrual problems and all. They are very good for relaxation, meditation, and also for the muscles around these hip joints. Now Shavasana is a corpse pose. This is in the end of all the exercises you can do. This is a asana in the Hatha Yoga, often used for relaxation at the end of a session. You can stay here about some 5 minutes or so, lie down with the supine straight, then arms and legs straight, and you have to breathe very slowly. This is more or less a pose where you will be relaxing after all your exercises. What I do is, in the beginning I do the running, then when I am warmed up for about 30 minutes, I do all these dumbbell workouts. Then I end up with this Yogasana, and the last will be Shavasana, that is the corpse pose. Now we come to the conclusion of my talk here. Here I have something to discuss with you, like how to know that your running speed is right. Say, when you're running, sometimes if you don't know that you're overexerting yourself, then you may be doing the same overexertion, which is bad for your health. So when you're running, how should you know that your speed is right? You see, when you're running, you should be able to converse with somebody, talk with somebody without much problem. That is when you know that your running is right for you. You are not exerting too much. Then how do you know that your exercise is properly done? This is also important. Before starting of your exercise, you have to see your pulse rate. The pulse rate should be increased up to 40 beats per minute after the end of the after the end of the exercise, then you know that you have done a proper exercise, and you should keep like that for as long as you need. So 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, or whatever exercise you will be doing. Then that is how we know that our exercise is properly done, and there should not be much pain after the exercise. Okay. Then when to pause an exercise regime, when you have reached a comfortable level, then when to pause. It happens in situations where you have pain in the muscles. It's quite okay. Pain in the muscles. Our muscles are continuously broken down and again constructed, again made new and repaired. So muscles have to be in that fashion so that it will stay very young and supple. Okay, but if it injures some joints or even bones, then there will be a constant pain. In that case, some swelling also you'll get. Then you should know that you have to stop the exercise by then. Then you have to take the help from medical personnel. Is there any exercise for any particular age? As far as I'm concerned, I won't say that there is any particular exercise at particular age. It all depends upon the your body build at that point of time in your life, whether you are having a proper muscle tone or whether you are having any joint problems and all this. Then whether are you having any problem of your heart or lungs. Then if you are having any problem like that, then you have to do it in a proper way by consulting a medical personnel so that you won't get injured doing exercise. But otherwise, I think age is just a number, and if I can start my weightlifting after 50 years of age, though I did it earlier in a very mild way, now I can increase up to moderate to even severe degrees of weightlifting after my 50 years of age. Then you know that anybody can do it. Yes, right? Then when to consult a doctor and which doctor? Consulting a doctor is necessary when you are having a pain, when you are having a swelling, when you are having some injury in any part of your body or muscles. Then you have to consult a doctor. But especially if there is any pain in the muscle, most of the time it goes off when you take rest. But if you are having joint pain or some pain in the bones, then you need to consult a doctor. And when there is swelling, where lies the limit of exercise? Limit of exercise, as far as I'm concerned, it is until a point where you become breathless. This talking about a day, but you can increase your limit day by day, but don't overdo it and don't be over enthusiastic. Go slow. But human being, our body, I think it is like a steel, and it can keep on taking more and more load on itself. So basically, I don't think there is not much of a limit in exercise. Up to what age should we do exercise? This also, I think, is a myth. Exercise can be started in your 70s, in your 80s, in your 90s, whatever you can do. Here, exercise means to move. You keep on moving. Use your muscles. Keep them as it is, or even improve them. Okay? Then you can definitely do your exercise at any age group. Then should a woman do exercise during menstruation? Regarding menstruation, many people have got a wrong idea. Menstruation is a physiological phenomenon which occurs in a woman's cycle of childbirth. It's a natural thing. Nothing to be afraid about menstruation. So you can do any form of exercise during menstruation, but sorry. You can do any type of exercise during menstruation, but to a lesser degree. You can, the strenuousness of the exercise can be reduced a little. But I don't think you need to stop your exercise during menstruation. Then should a woman do exercise during pregnancy? Here also you have to consult your gynecologist. If you are having a birth problem, like say habitual abortion or a very high risk pregnancy, then some movement can be done, but it should be restricted. You have to depend on your doctor. But see, most of the doctors, including myself, before I started exercise, we don't know much about exercise, and many people doesn't do exercise, so they don't know what is exercise, and even the strength of the exercise people doesn't know. So I think if you can move your body in a way so that it won't be too strenuous to your health, to your body, and which can threaten your pregnancy, then I think you can keep on doing that. Okay, so this is my conclusion of the talks on how to stay young, fit and healthy for the last 3 or 4 episodes. I think I have covered almost all the basic things. I don't say that everything is included in my talks, but it's just a beginning. It's just like the ABC of staying fit and healthy. And I want all of you to start it and do it so that you can stay young, fit and healthy forever. I would like you to read my book if you want to refer anything. It's a very simple book. It has been written to fit your back pocket or your purse for a lady. It's a very small one, and you can read those simple things. Every word I have edited to a minimum volume so that you can use it in your day-to-day practice, and you can also get it in online. This is an Amazon ebook, How to Stay Young, Healthy and Fit Forever. This you will get in the Amazon Kindle edition. So I think I have covered as much as I can to influence you, to make you healthier, and to be like me. I don't say that you try to be like me, but at least be a better yourself. You compare with yourself. What you are today and your tomorrow should not be the same, or it should not deteriorate. At least you should become better in your tomorrow than today. So please start one step at a time, very slowly. And if you have anything you want to discuss, you please come to my YouTube channel or to my Facebook, or you can write to my email ID, which I have given in the beginning. So bye bye, thank you very much.